Hey guys, it's Andrew Esquivel here, back with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the ThorFire 12-watt omnidirectional LED light bulb. Now before I begin, let's go over some specifications which it has stated here in the box. The box states that it consumes 12 watts of power, has a beam angle of 360 degrees, shines at about 1000 lumens plus or minus 5%, and is in my favorite color spectrum, 5000 Kelvin. Now here is the bulb itself. Now one thing I want to bring up is that I have been using this bulb for a little while now, and there's a few gripes that I have given their specifications versus its actual real-life performance. The box states that it's about a 110 watt incandescent equivalent. Now that sounds impressive, however, given the amount of time that I've spent using LED light bulbs, I feel that in order to be a 110 watt equivalent, you should be around 1600 lumens, not 1000. Now given that this is an omnidirectional bulb, you would indeed expect to have a beam angle of 360 degrees. Now not all omnidirectional bulbs do so well on the bottom portion of the performance. See, a lot of bulbs are geared towards having light come out the top and out the sides, but going down is where a lot of them face some issues. This particular design is used to try and combat that issue. And although this is indicative of a design that would have better downward performance, I've noticed that the downward performance is a little lacking if you want to truly consider this a real omnidirectional bulb with 360 degree beam angles. So we're going to put this in a lamp fixture in the hallway where it will sit just like this, and we're going to compare the performance going from the top versus the bottom. So this is the lamp fixture that I was talking about. It sits the bulb about 90 degrees offset to where a normal bulb would be sitting. Now given that this is a camera, what you're seeing on screen is different than in real life, but I have set the camera to try and pinpoint an issue that I was bringing up earlier. If you look closely, you'll see the forward-facing portion of the bulb has a lot more light than the bottom portion of the bulb. This leaves a lot to be desired if you're going to consider this a true omnidirectional bulb. Now I'm going to bring out one other issue that I've noticed with this bulb compared to other LED bulbs. LEDs are known for being instant on and getting to their max brightness instantly. On the left we have the ThorFire LED bulb, and on the right, in the 2700 Kelvin color, we have a standard fluorescent light bulb. Now I'm going to turn them off and then turn them back on, and you'll notice something. The ThorFire LED light bulb has a bit of a delay before it actually turns on. Now it's not really that big of a deal, but it's kind of strange considering the attributes of an LED bulb. Now if I touch the bulb on the heatsink, I can feel that it is indeed pretty hot. Not as hot as an incandescent bulb, mind you. Now the heatsink pulls heat away from the transformer inside the bulb, and I've been told that the transformer is pretty efficient. Now if that's true, then that simply means that there's not much heat to be pulled, and whatever heat that is being pulled is definitely getting outside onto the heatsink. Now let's talk about the heatsink some more. If you take a look, you'll see that there's ventilation holes inside of the heatsink going through to where the transformer inside the bulb is. The transformer converts the current from AC to DC. The more efficient the transformer is, the less heat is produced. The less heat that gets produced equates to the longer the life of the bulb is normally when comparing LED bulbs. This one has a lifespan estimated to be about 30,000 hours, which is in between the low-end and high-end bulbs, so you would say this is about a moderate lifespan that it's got. Now the package does not say what type of lighting fixture this is rated for. There's 3 different categories that are normally found. There's non-enclosed, partially enclosed, and fully enclosed light fixtures. If you were to use this in a fully enclosed light fixture, the heat would build up a little bit faster and it would put more stress on the bulb, because now the hot air gets trapped around the bulb and thus cannot transfer the heat somewhere else. Now this bulb definitely does feel a lot lighter than some of the other LED bulbs that I've worked with, and I think that's partially because this aluminum fin heatsink that they're using is a little less hefty than the ones that I've worked with before. Now the build quality does seem pretty sturdy. I don't feel that this is going to break anytime soon. Now overall, I feel this is a medium quality bulb for a medium quality price. ThorFire also does one thing that I have not seen any other company do as of yet, which they offer certain types of light bulbs in a certain color spectrum that you don't find very often, particularly the 6000 Kelvin light spectrum. I feel that ThorFire is on the right track, but definitely could use a few minor improvements. So, that's the review of the ThorFire Omnidirectional 110 watt equivalent LED bulb. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it helped.